Hey guys, it's Ogs. Welcome to the channel and thank you for watching. After watching the press conference from Thomas Tuchel, and the other day I watched also Raheem Sterling press conference, I have to tell you that I am not confident. I am very positive as per usual because that's what I am supposed to do. I'm not going to wish that my team loses. I don't care who we're playing against. I always say that Chelsea are going to win. That is for the banter. But deep inside, you and me, we know that we are in serious trouble. Tottenham Hotspurs are more ready than us, if I can say so. They have world class everywhere. It's even scary to think what's going to happen. But listen, like I said, I am very positive, but I am not confident. So,
Do you know Tottenham?
What?
Tottenham Hotspur?
Topspur?
No.
What's that?
you never heard of them?
No?
In terms of that wide or false nine, as we talked about, where do you think you're going to be playing most at Chelsea? Where would you like to play most?
As you all know, my position is mainly as a winger.
I think he should play in the last line, or in between the defensive lines, to drive towards the last line or run through the last line, and his free role as a number 9 and dropping into half spaces.
As you know, my position is mainly as a winger. Then going to City, living the dream, and then now coming back to London as I know exactly what I want from my life and football. So it's such a lot of quality that there are many spaces to use for him. He can play, of course, from the wing. He comes from the wing and is used to play there. He was very dangerous and had an offside goal and a big chance now from the number 9 position, which was a bit a more free role for him to play, and I liked it a lot. And but some of the times I enjoy floating about and getting on the ball, but I always judge myself on how effective I am on the game, so it depends where I'm going to be most effective. At the moment, last game against Everton played from the false 9 position, and again I'll be most happy where I can be effective and help my team.
So, my people, I put that clip there so you can just make your own conclusion instead of saying, oh, you are lying and you have an agenda and blah, blah, blah. You know how it goes, right? When you tell the truth, you have an agenda. You want the manager out. Why you hate such and such? Nobody is hating anybody. We all like somehow Thomas Tuchel to continue. I don't have any problem, but I am not a cultist. I'm going to tell the truth, you like it or not. That is the truth. Those are words from Raheem Sterling and also the manager. Sterling being very polite here. He doesn't want to say much, but he said clearly, I'm a winger, but if they ask me to do something to help, to filling out, that means when we are in crisis, when there are so many injuries and nobody there to do the job, I can help, I can do that, but I feel comfortable from such position. Same with other players. Mason Mount. Remember, under Lampard, 24/7 people were tweeting, Mount is not a winger. Werner is not a winger. Stop changing people positions. Change the system. 24/7. It was all the manager's fault. But today, if you don't perform from the position that the manager is going to put you in, you are the problem, not the system anymore, not the manager anymore. You are the problem. The narrative changes depending on the person who is in charge. But simple common sense is telling me that if you play those players from their natural position, they're going to give you something. I'm not telling you that they're going to win, but they're going to give you something. Can anybody, any genius out there tell us why Broja was playing as a winger? We don't play with wingers anymore, but kind of a winger, inverted wingers, and Raheem Sterling from the midfield. And we were crossing a lot of balls in the box for 5.7 player to head, or what we were trying to achieve here. Are we setting this guy here, Armando Broja, to failure already? Because everybody knows he's not going to be effective from the wing, from the winger or inverted winger position. He's a target man who can also drop here and there to do damage here. Very, very pacey guy that can give us something. Raheem Sterling can do his thing from the left-hand side here as a winger. He can just be everywhere here in a free role. So why are we complicating things ourselves and still blaming players all the time? So, telling you right now, my people, okay? Get your sign ready. You know the sign is not the manager's signing, it's the board signing. That sign there, get it already, because if we continue misusing players, including Raheem Sterling, I'm not surprised if some signed already or social media starts saying it's Boehly's signing, it's not Thomas Tuchel signing, because he's not good enough. It's a Chelsea thing. That's what we do. So, my people, the manager confirmed 3 at the back, so you can't really do anything about it. It's going to be the same. It's so predictable. Everything that we're going to do is going to be predictable. Everybody knows what we're going to do. Kovacic is injured, but somehow nobody is calling him injury prone. But somehow Christian Pulisic, who hasn't get any knock for almost 1 year, is injury prone according to some geniuses online. Wow, awesome. The last time I remember Christian Pulisic getting injured was in the national team here in America, October 2021. Since then, everybody else got injured like 2, 3, 4, 5 times. No Christian Pulisic, but all of them are fit, but somehow Christian Pulisic is injury prone. Wow, geniuses. So, from the left-hand side, if I was the manager, I was going to use just Chile to start the game, because we don't have many defenders. We just sold Malang Sarr, so it's a big risk. Let's say if Koulibaly is in trouble and we don't have anybody to play from that left-hand side of the back three, so I'm gonna keep him as a weapon from the bench. Not necessarily that Chile is better than him, but he can play from this position better than Chile. That's what I heard. I haven't confirmed yet, but we have to have somebody on the bench. Chile to start. The last time we saw what happened to Koulibaly, okay? Cramps is the Premier League, new league, so we have to be careful and know what we can do when he's there. At no circumstance in my world I will put Jorginho in the double pivot. No way if I was the manager. But the manager is going to use his boy. But we're going to struggle a lot. Against Tottenham Hotspurs, Jorginho doesn't defend. He doesn't have the pace, no speed, no nothing. He can't tackle. He just do what he does better, which is slowing the game just to control the tempo. I'm not saying that is wrong, but the transition, okay, the counter from Tottenham Hotspurs, Harry Kane, Son, Kulusevski, Those guys running at Jorginho, Lord have mercy. Højbjerg, they have very pacey and they're going to target Jorginho. Jorginho is going to be taken out of the game. And people would tell you, oh, he's the engine. He is the brand of the team, Jorginho. But you have to protect him. Everybody else need to protect him. Need to kind of put a cage around Jorginho to allow him to do what he does. But in a game against the Tottenham Hotspurs, we need people who can protect each other, not being protected. If that makes sense to anybody? But all the theories and narrative, who cares, man? You know it, I know it, but egos are going to tell you, oh, this is Jorginho, without Jorginho, blah, 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 blah. Forget about it. You're not going to convince everybody here. And I want to see Kante be a defensive midfielder here, okay? I don't want him to play the role everywhere to try to save everybody here. Keep him where he can do a good job, protecting the back three and also helping offensively a little bit. I know the most clinical or the all-around player that we have in the team is N'Golo Kante, but he's old and you have a big risk of losing him for a long period of time by asking him to save everybody. So if we can assign him one role, break the play, take care of business in this area here, save a lot of energy, we can get something out of that game. But what are we going to see? 1 minute he's in the box here trying to score a goal. The next minute he's here helping Jorginho Frello. The next minute he's helping Azpilicueta. Boom, he's trying to score here all over the place. That is the problem. And this is what Thomas Tuchel said when he took over at Chelsea Football Club. He said, N'Golo Kante, I don't see him as just in the 6-6. I see him more advanced position because there's too much quality in him. So we don't want to limit him. This is exactly what he said. Also about Raheem Sterling. We don't want to limit him. But listen, if you don't want to limit him and you're going to break him, you have to limit him and save him against himself sometimes. So it's better to get 100% of somebody than get 50% or 20% because he's trying to do too much. Let him do what he does best and let somebody else can progress the ball. Not Jorginho. Jorginho doesn't progress the ball. If I have to choose somebody, I can even use Ampadu. I'm sorry. I can use anybody but Jorginho. That is my opinion, and call me hater if you want. I can put Ruben here. I can put whoever, Conor Gallagher. I can put Ross Barkley. I can put even Mason Mount to progress the ball than Jorginho because we're going to suffer with Jorginho in the team against Spurs. You know it. I know it. Just the narrative is going to be different because of our egos and our hypocrisy. We don't want to tell the truth. It is what it is. So people, I still believe we're going to beat them. In my first video, I said we're going to beat them 3-1, but I think it's going to be a little bit too much given what Thomas Tuchel said in his press conference. I'm going 2-1 Chelsea Football Club. I'm going down and down. Am I confident? Hell no. I am positive. I'm just being positive, and this is what I am supposed to do. Support my boys and hope for the best. So we're gonna have to wait and see what's gonna happen at home. It's gonna be a shame if we lose, man. Losing at home against Antonio Conte is going to be so humiliating.